Over the past 20 years, the curricular approach has really evolved. It began with some of us working in departments, has transcended to divisions, and now we're seeing at the institutional level. Today, I want to talk with you about some of the ways this has evolved and ways that you can think about implementing your curricular approach as an institution. The curricular approach began about 20 years ago with folks working in departments, mostly housing and residence life. And the reason why folks were using a curricular approach in departments wasn't for any good reason. And the reason why they were doing it in housing and residence life also wasn't for any good reason. It was mostly because that's the leadership roles that many of us who are pioneering this approach, we were working in. It was our sphere of influence. Over the past 10 years, I've started to work with more and more schools around divisional curricular approaches. And this looks like a shared set of learning aims across an entire division of student affairs so that all the different departments are working towards the same ends for student learning, going about that in very different ways related to their function, their office, or their department. This is a wonderful way to streamline resources, get everyone on the same page, eliminate unnecessary redundancies, and really make the most of the student experience. It increases intentionality, clarity, alignment, and integration, and we see increases in outcomes for students, more engaged and fulfilled staff, and better outcomes for the institution. Some campuses have started to use this approach across divisions. This might look like in the Division of Student Life, Division of Academic Support, and Division of Equity and Inclusion, for example, getting all three of those divisions to be working towards one set of learning aims so that they're really truly collaborative and truly centering their students. This can be a powerful way to break down silos, increase actual meaningful collaboration, increase that meaning for staff, outcomes for students, and for the institution. And now recently, really in the past month, I would say, I've had conversations with 3 different institutions who are really doing an institutional curricular approach. Sometimes we see campuses have academic learning goals and learning outcomes, often through accreditation processes about teamwork and communication and qualitative and quantitative reasoning and critical thinking and writing and scientific method. And then separately, they'll create a version of those same goals and outcomes for students beyond the classroom. This often includes self-awareness, relationships and community, well-being, equity and inclusion, leadership and engagement. And what we want to do is have those merge or be Venns overlapping. Well, an institutional curricular approach says, why have them be 2 circles that are overlapping? Let's create one set of learning aims for the entire institution, for the entire student experience, for the academic and in-classroom as well as the beyond the classroom. And this is where we engage students, faculty, and staff across the entire institution, from student affairs and academic affairs, alumni and engagement, communications and marketing, enrollment, athletics, and so much more. We might even engage the community and alumni and really setting aside what makes our institution distinguished and unique. This can really help you set yourself apart. And as we compete for students, it used to be we would say, we're just like everybody else, so why not come here? Now we need to say, here's how we are distinct from everybody else. Here's what makes this experience unique and special. And a shared set of learning aims can really help you do that. It can help you do that with your students and align your action with these clarified outcomes. It can also help you with prospective students and families and saying, if you come here, this is what we're about. It's not for everybody, but if this is for you, this is the place for you. It can help engage our alumni and our community, bring them into the learning process, access their nonprofits, their community service, their entities, access them as fundraisers to help them feel more meaning for what they're donating and contributing to in terms of the student experience. That clarified set of aims and aligned action can be really, really powerful. In this post, I've included, I think, 8 different tips for thinking about your institutional curricular approach. These might be helpful as you navigate through this yourself. If you'd like help developing your curricular approach, whether you're thinking about it as a department, a division, or an entire institution, I'd love to connect with you. I've helped more than 100 campuses, and I'd love to help you consider a curricular approach, launch your curricular approach, or continue to evolve your curricular approach. It's better for your students, it's better for your faculty and staff, it's better for your institution. And in these perilous times when we need every resource utilized to its fullest potential, this is an approach that can make the difference for you, your campus, and your students. Let's connect.